So this is a question that I get asked probably several times a week. Everybody wants to know, okay, great, but how much money are you making from YouTube? Now, before we get into the nitty gritty and we share the exact numbers, there's a couple things that you must know. There are many different ways to earn from a YouTube channel. Now, the most common way and what people hear is what's called YouTube AdSense. Now, AdSense is where advertisers pay to put those little ads, I'm sure you've all seen them, on your videos. And the way that that works is, and this is a common term in marketing, is with what's called CPM, or cost per mil. And what that means is this is what advertisers will pay for 1,000 impressions. And this can vary greatly, especially here on YouTube, depending on the niche or the category or industry, whatever it is you want to call it. So a perfect example might be a YouTube channel that's about painting war figurines. I don't know, I'm just making that up. But chances are advertisers aren't paying a lot of money to be on that particular channel. Whereas a channel that's about finance, working from home, making money, like my channel, it's in one of the higher CPM brackets, if you will. So advertisers are going to pay a lot more money to advertise on my channel. For example, and I'm just throwing this number out there, this is a made up number just to give you guys an idea here for educational purposes, is let's say that an advertiser is willing to pay $40 for CPM on my channel. That means they're going to pay $40 for 1,000 impressions. And that's 1,000 impressions across all of my videos on my channel. And I believe at the time, I want to say I have a little over 300, something like that, videos. They will pay YouTube $40. And then YouTube obviously takes their cut. And then I get what is my RPM, which is my revenue per mil. Okay. And depending on what the advertiser pays, what YouTube takes, then I make something from that. So obviously the higher the CPM, the more money YouTube makes and the more money I could make from my channel. Okay. So keep that in mind as I start to kind of break down these numbers. Also, I've been doing this a long time. So when I show you these numbers, it's probably going to shock you at first because you're going to be like, I had no clue. And believe me, when I first started making money with YouTube, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is absolutely insane. And my first year or two, I didn't make anything from my YouTube channel. I think it was towards the second year where I started to get some little flutters here and there, 20 cents here, $1 there, things like that. And then after the 2-year mark is when things really started to take off. And that's because I really started to take YouTube seriously. I started to treat it as a business. So I was consuming hours and hours and hours of training videos on YouTube. I also was attending live events. I was hiring coaches. I was taking trainings. I was really investing in myself and learning how to do YouTube the right way, but also learning how to build a business off of YouTube. So YouTube is kind of my platform where I can share things I've learned over the years, tips and tricks, those sort of things. But it's also a chance for me to build a business off of YouTube, right? YouTube is how I can advertise my products and my services. There's a lot more than just getting approved for AdSense, okay? You don't have to have AdSense in order to make money on YouTube. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's dive into my computer and I'll show you behind the scenes how this all works and exactly what I've gotten paid as a 53-year-old YouTube creator. So here's the back end of my analytics. This is my main channel, Judd Albring. So you can see here, back in 2017 is when I kind of started uploading, but nothing was really happening until, let's see here, I think it was 2019. Was it May? There we go. So there it is. May 21st was my first income from YouTube, 76 cents. So I had gotten monetized, I don't know, shortly before this date, got my 1,000 YouTube subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And you can see here that it kind of fluctuated. It started to go up a little bit, couple dollars here and there, couple dollars here and there. And then look at this. Fast forward, okay, almost a year. What is that, a year later? And then look at this. I started jumping up to $20, $30, $80. There was a $200 day in there. And then look at this spike. I had a $543 day. I had a $1,300 day. And this just kept going up, up, and up. And then of course it fluctuates, right? It goes down, it goes up. You know, this could very well be times when I decided not to upload as much. I am a stay-at-home dad. YouTube is really like a side hustle to me, although it is my full-time business. I work on it when I can work on it. So there were times where I took several weeks off and didn't upload. I don't recommend that. But I really, started to kind of get back in and hone in and really take it seriously, and stayed religious with 3 times a week uploads. And you could see I stayed pretty consistent with several $100s per day. So it is an amazing, amazing platform to be on when you understand that YouTube is a long-term game. And that's why I think YouTube is great for people over 40, over 50, because I like to think that we have more patience. So we understand that, good things come to those who wait. And when you treat YouTube like a business and you understand that you can monetize many different ways, like not only do I monetize from my AdSense, but I also monetize from affiliate products where I recommend other people's products. I get a commission, membership sites, online courses, and I even have a coaching program where I teach people over 40 how to grow a business on YouTube. And that's a shameless plug. So yes, if you want a free strategy call with me, there'll be a link below in the description. It took me time to get here, but once I honed in, I created a system and I stuck with it, everything took off for me. Now you can see total views in this time, 25 million. Now, I know people who are doing 25 million views a month. It's different for everybody. I also know small channels that don't make anything from AdSense, but are making crazy income other ways. Watch time, 1.5 million hours. This is a big one for YouTube because they want to keep people on the platform. And then you can see here, 440,000 subscribers. So in that time, 25 million views, 1.5 million watch hours, 440,000 subscribers. YouTube paid me. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. $416,653.95. So that comes out to around $70,000 per year just from my YouTube channel. Here's the crazy thing. I also make money from different sources, like I mentioned earlier. Online courses, digital products, coaching program. I do a couple times a year, I'll do these master classes where I will teach YouTube and digital marketing to small groups of people, and I charge them to attend those events. And guess what? All those people came from watching my YouTube videos. So it doesn't matter whether you're teaching people how to do YouTube, you're teaching people how to paint, how to take pictures, how to play guitar, how to build a shed. This is the place to be. And it's because long form video allows you to really connect with your audience and really build that know, like, and trust factor. So if you're interested in learning how to do what I do, not only how to make money from AdSense right here on the platform, but also how to make money from getting people off the platform into your coaching programs, buying your products, buying your services, please sign up for a free strategy call with me and we'll map out a plan. And I'll also tell you, hey, this is right for you. This is not right for you. Okay. So I'll be upfront and honest with you, and I'll put all the information below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.